Jane Roe's story was a terrible one. She said she had been gang raped, gotten pregnant, was desperate to get an abortion. That's what everyone believed as long as Jane Roe remained anonymous. When she went public, she told a different story.
You were raped while you were in Georgia?
No, I wasn't.
You were not?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, so all those stories that are in the books and so forth are not true?
Yes, sir. Yes.
They're not true.
Right.
And it turned out that lying wasn't the only embarrassment this darling of the pro-choice forces presented. In her personal treatise published last year, Norma McCorvey told the story of her somewhat sordid life. Then she still adamantly supported abortion. Now she adds that to the list of sins she took with her into the baptismal pool.
I've cheated people out of money. I've sold drugs. I was an abusive alcoholic for many years. I've done a lot against his teachings. But I think the far greater sin that I did was to be the plaintiff in Roe versus Wade.
You can see people upset with the Supreme Court ruling, closing in on the Arizona state capitol, and then you see police in riot gear standing guard, even firing tear gas into the crowd. In Los Angeles, confrontations between protesters and police, someone launching fireworks, someone else lighting a torch. Police working to break up this crowd.
Getting people off of the streets and telling everyone to go home, calling this an unlawful assembly.
The decision was overturned. Abortion rights protesters have been on the streets of downtown L.A.
You can also likely see that the barricades are also up surrounding the federal courthouse, as well as the police department, which is downtown. And at one point, the crowds climbed onto the 110 freeway. A different group of protesters clashed with a line of LAPD officers who then tried to block them from advancing down an on-ramp. The U.S. Supreme Court has overturned nearly 50 years of